Murray State head coach Dean Hood, the Racers coming off an OVC loss to Eastern Illinois in that opener for both teams this week, taking on nationally ranked Southeastern Louisiana out of the Southland Conference, who's coming off a win over the fourth ranked team in the FCS. So, Coach, just some thoughts on your team, and then we'll go into some questions.
Yeah, thought we played better on Saturday, but not well enough to win. I thought EIU coaches, players played really hard, had a great game plan, and then we made some mistakes, especially down the stretch there with penalties and stuff, and wasn't able to get it done. But thought we played better, especially offensively. Thought our quarterback did a good job and gave us a chance to be in the ball game, one possession ball game, right down the stretch. So, just excited to get back to work, on Monday and try to find a win. And it's a really, really good Southeast Louisiana team that, we're going to be playing on Saturday.
Thanks, Coach. We'll go to Gabby from WSIL first. Go ahead, Gabby.
Hey, Coach. Sorry, having some camera issues this morning. Obviously not the way you would have liked to start the season. Do you change anything to, get win number one? And if so, what are you going to change and how do you plan on changing it?
Well, number one is we've got to play more discipline. We way too many penalties. So, and that's just a matter of, in practice, if we're not doing things the right way to make sure we get it corrected. And, we've done that and continue to do that. And, that's got to be an emphasis. And then, we got to do a better job just, as far as our fits, we didn't do a very good job in the run game, so that's definitely been an emphasis of making sure we're seeing it on video, then seeing it in a walkthrough, and then seeing it in a scrimmage, like situation, and hopefully carry that over into the game. Cause that was there's a lot of things we did well. There's a lot of things we did poorly, but the two biggest ones I think that were to our demise, were our penalties and our misfits in the run game.
Coach, you alluded to your quarterback play, and for a variety of reasons, you've had to use several quarterbacks this year. But Jaden's, on paper, his numbers were good. But just talk about where he is and where the position is going forward.
Yeah, I've been doing this a long time, and I know for sure never been on a team that started 4 different quarterbacks in 4 games. So that's a new one for me. That's a record. But anyhow, yeah, I thought Jaden did unbelievable. I mean, you got to look at the backstory. I mean, he's his first college football game that he's played in. Last game he started was a state championship game against Somerset High School when he was at Mayfield. Not only that, he broke his foot weed eating right before training camp. So he literally stood on the sideline, a scooter for a week or 10 days or 2 weeks, and then a boot for, another week or whatever, and just watch practice. And then finally got cleared 2 weeks ago to throw in the boot and then throw in a regular tennis shoe. And then last week started taking reps in practice and then went out and did what he did. So, again, you win college football games, you got to take care of the ball and you got to try to take the ball away. And, we turned it over 5 times. But there was production, in the offense with Jaden at the helm. So I thought he did an unbelievable job and gave us a chance to win. I mean, we got the ball twice at the end of the game, down 1 possession, and got a chance to go down and win the football game.
The team you're going to play likes to throw the ball a lot, and they're known for their offenses. And as we alluded to, they're coming off a big win this past week. How do you see them compared to you've played a tough schedule with FBS teams and so far this year? How do you see them compared to the other teams you've played already this year?
They're a lot like Texas Tech from a standpoint of, really, really fast, really good receivers, 2 different quarterbacks that can both throw the ball, and running backs that can run the ball. And then, defensively, really, really active guys, got a middle linebacker, really their middle linebacker position, with 20 plus tackles, interceptions. They got a lot of guys that can run, there's a lot of team speed there, great punt returner. So it's very, very similar, to Texas Tech from a standpoint of, throwing the ball, guys that can run the ball, guys that can run around on defense and offense that, create issues for you.
And they've played a tough schedule too. They played 2 FBS teams to start the season, so they've been battle tested like you all have.
Yeah, no question.
Anybody else, other questions for Coach Hood? We got time for a couple more if anybody does. Coach, I'll finish with this one. Then the crowd, you had a good crowd for the game. Can you talk about, some of that and going forward and getting, more good crowds for your home games?
Oh, unbelievable. I mean, we're just so appreciative of our community, our faculty, staff, our alumni, our parents of our players. I mean, it just was a great showing, unbelievable atmosphere. The fans were into the game. I mean, it was great. We got the tents and the garages and the mobile homes and all that stuff down in there, the students down there on the one end zone, and it's just our administration has done an unbelievable job, and our support has been phenomenal.
Well, Coach, we appreciate your time today. Best of luck at Southeastern, and we'll talk to you again next Tuesday.
Okay, thanks.